In this episode, let's take a look at corporate honesty. Is there pushback when the topic of mental health is brought up? Or is it an environment where the topic of mental wellness can be discussed freely and without judgment? In episode 2, we talked about the legislative requirements of a provincial employer with regards to psychological and mental well-being. We also discussed the requirements of federally regulated employers and their obligation to comply with the Canada Labour Code, especially with regards to eliminating workplace harassment and violence, which includes psychological injuries. In other words, it is the company's legal obligation to ensure workplace safety regarding psychological and mental health. Does your company have a toxic work environment without realizing it? A toxic work environment is defined as an environment that negatively impacts the viability of an organization. In the last 2 decades, there has been an increase in awareness that work climate, organizational practices, and employee relations have a profound impact on employee retention, productivity, and well-being. Larger companies often have anti-harassment and anti-bullying policies in place. If management fails to enforce those policies, are they doing their employees a disservice? Will employees benefit if management enforces those policies? Smaller companies may not have written policies and may feel that they're relatively immune to the issues of larger corporations. It is also possible that a smaller company may not understand their legal obligations. Reach out to your health and safety association, such as Alberta Motor Transport Association, for advice. Protect your work family by having fair and clear policies in place. What are the benefits of a psychologically healthy work environment? The easy answer is to meet compliance requirements. The deeper answers are to cut costs associated with lost time due to psychosocial matters, to cut costs and risks due to a workforce that may be suffering from psychological distress, and to help with retention in a tight labor market. It's also the right thing to do from an ethical point of view.